Guys, now if you watched my last video, you're clear that we solved 6 math problems from exercise 10a, we solved 3, and from exercise 10b we solved 3. Now I guess that's not enough, so we need to solve more. So today in my lecture 2 from this geometry series for grade 7, we're going to solve 3 more math from exercise 10b and 3 from review exercise 10. So okay guys, so I hope you're going to understand, and if you have any problems, then just comment down below. Okay, so this math is number 8 from exercise number 10b. Now, if you don't know what the page number is, I'm going to say it is page number, it's page number, wait a minute, okay, it's going to be page number 280, yeah, it's going to be page number 275. Now, I forgot to mention the page number right here. Now, it's sum number 8. As you can see right here, my number 8 math problem, so we're going to solve this today. Okay, let's start this math problem. In the figure, AC is parallel to EG. Now, if you can see this figure right here, I'm sorry if it's not that clear. AC, this line, is parallel to this line EG. Okay, and there is another pair of parallel lines, and that is FD is parallel to GC. So there's FD right here. Okay, this F is not that clear, so I'm just going to make this more clear than before. This is basically the F. This is basically the F. This is F. Okay, if it's not that clear, I'm sorry. Okay. So what we can say is that the next place is AB, angle ABD is 46 degrees, as you can see right here, and angle DFE is 52 degrees. DF, this is F, and E is 52 degrees. And angle FCG is 72 degrees. Now, there are 3 questions from this math problem. The first one asks you to find out angle CGF. Now, this is a really easy math, but then again, a lot of people just make mistakes in this. So, we're going to learn how to do this easily. So, it says angle CGF. So how can we find out angle CGF? So basically this angle. Now this is really easy because you can see that there are parallel lines, so of course it's going to follow the rules of the parallel lines. So the answer is going to be, you can see that there's a line right here, and you can even see that there's a line right here. So these 2 lines are parallel. So this one, this angle, and this angle should be equal, and the reason is going to be corresponding angles. Now, a lot of times we forget about these rules, so I'm going to show you easily. Suppose there is one line and there is a transversal line like this, and there's going to be 2 lines like here, one here and the other one right here. So in this case, always remember that this angle here, if it's angle X right here, this angle and this angle are going to be equal, and the reason for that is their corresponding angles. Same for this angle and this angle. These 2 angles are going to be equal, and the reason is because they're corresponding angles. So you make sure that you understand this, and then this whole thing is going to be easier for us. So let's just go for the next one. Now, okay. So the answer for the first question, angle CGF, is going to be really simple. So the answer is going to be I'm going to write right here, angle CGF will be equal to angle CF DFE. Angle CGF equals angle DFE equals 52, and the reason is because corresponding angles. And if they ask you to show the parallel lines are going to be DF parallel to CG. So we're done with the first math. Now let's go to the next one. Okay. Now here, now the next one is angle BCF. Now angle BCF is B so this angle right here. Now, we know that from the first math that this is 52, and the reason is because of corresponding angle. This one and this one are corresponding angles, so that's why this is 52. Now, this angle right here, this angle, as you can see right here, this whole angle and this angle right here, these two angles, since AC is parallel to EG, these two angles are interior angles. Now you can see right here in this diagram that this angle right here and this angle right here are interior angles, and the reason and these two angles are going to be adding up to 180 degrees. So from this figure right here, we can see that these two lines are parallel and these are interior angles. In the same way, AC and EG are parallel, and these two angles, this angle whole and this angle, are interior angles, which means that they're going to add up to 180 degrees. So we can say that angle BCF, we can just say right down here that angle BCF plus this angle, which is going to be 52 plus 72, is going to be equal to 180 degrees, and the reason is because interior angles, and this is going to be two parallel lines we need to write down right here, and these two parallel lines are going to be AC parallel to EG, parallel to EG. Now in our school, it is really important to write the reasons that if you want, I don't, so you need to make sure that you need to write the reasons right here because of our school, that generally you need to understand why these things actually happen. Understanding is really important. And the last question is reflex angle BDF. So you can see right here BDF, but we do not know what the reflex angle is going to be. So for this angle BDF, you need to find out the reflex angle BDF is right here, which is this one. This one is the reflex angle, right? And this angle, you need to find out this angle in order to find the reflex angle. Now let me explain to you in simple terms. Suppose we have this angle. We have this angle right here, and someone asks you to find the reflex of it. So whenever they ask you to find the reflex angle is always greater than 180 degrees. So the reflex angle for this angle is going to be this angle, but here, if you're asked to find out the reflex angle, it's going to be right here. But if you're asked to find the reflex of this, you need to definitely find this angle at first. So at first, we need to find out angle BDF. So angle BDF, if you want to find the reflex angle of it. Now, if you remember, in my last classes, I taught you how to find out these angles by drawing parallel lines. In this class, we need to use the same concept of drawing parallel lines to find out this angle. Okay, so let's just think about drawing the parallel lines right here. So we're just going to draw this parallel line right here. So this parallel line, if I draw from here, if I draw from the other side, that is possible too, but I'm going to draw from this side because I feel that's going to be easier for me. Okay, now we're just going to draw this parallel line. We can just name this dx, or whatever you want to name it. I'm going to name it x. Okay, so this dx is made in a way such that it's parallel to BC, and to EG. So both of these lines are parallel to this dx line. So now what we can do easily is that we can just draw this. Okay, now we can say easily that since this is parallel, this angle is going to be alternate to this angle. So this is going to be 46. And this angle too is going to be alternate to this angle 52. So this is going to be 52 because alternate angles are equal. Now here, you're going to understand why I drew this line from this side instead of that side, because that would have made it interior angles. And interior angles should be or you need to do a lot of calculations to find an interior angle. So instead of doing those calculations, I made it easier. So alternate angles are easier to find out because they're equal. So now we can find out angle BDF, reflex angle, because we already know angle BDF. We know what angle BDF equals, right? Yeah. So okay, now in this math problem, I didn't write the answer, but I'm going to show you what the answer is going to be. Angle BCF will be equal to, in my last math problem, sorry I missed it out. I missed that answer, but I'm just going to write that down right here. It's going to be 56. If you see the book's answer, I guess it's going to be 56 too. Okay, now number 3, I was doing reflex angle BDF, so we know what BDF equals now. So BDF equals 52 plus 72. Oh, 46, I'm sorry. So 52 plus 46. Now, if these two angles we know, now it's easier for us to find our reflex. Because whenever they ask us to find reflex angle BDF will be the same thing here, but just subtract 360 from 98, and you're going to get the answer, which is going to be 262. So this is the first math, and I guess it's easy for you to understand. I solved this math clearly, I guess. If you still have problems, just go on and ask me out here. Okay, now we're gonna go to the next math. Okay, we're done with this first math, so number 8 is done. So we can now move to our next math problem. So we're done with this number 8. Now we're gonna go to the next problem. In the figure, ABDE is a straight line and BC is parallel. You can see two parallel lines, BC. Okay, I think my diagram doesn't have C here, but I understand the C should be right here. Oh my god. Okay, it's going to be surely right here. So this is going to be C. Okay, now BC, and this is going to be, I hate these lines. Okay, I need to learn how to not draw these lines later. Okay, now BC, okay, is parallel to EF. Find the values of x and of y. So you can see that x is right here and y is right here. So the only way you can find x is you understand that this is going to be following some rules of external angles. Okay, now let me show you what exterior angles are, or I just call it external angle. Whatever. So exterior angle or external angle, whatever, I just call it external right now, is going to be an angle which is lying on an external line. So how do you know which angle is external angle or exterior angle? The only easiest way to do is that the easiest way you can ever do it is, there's a triangle here. I'm just trying to draw this triangle. Okay, this is this triangle. It's called X, Y, Z. Now this X, Y, Z has three sides right here. X, Y, Y, Z, and X, Z. Now if I extend any of these sides, suppose I extended the side X, Y. So if I extend this side, the angle which is going to be formed with the external line, the extended line, and the one of the sides of the triangle is called the exterior angle. So this angle is the exterior angle. Now suppose I extend another side, XY, this side. So this angle with the extended side and the one of the sides of the triangle is called the exterior angle. And another side, this is the exterior angle. Now we learned in chapter 11, I guess, that the I don't really remember, but I think we learned in chapter 11 that the sum of exterior angles is going to be 360 degrees. So this is an exterior angle, this one too, and this one too. So this is a really important concept in this. It's so important. If you don't remember this, you're gonna make mistakes, because in higher mathematics, you might be given a triangle right here, and then this might be given. And now, if you think this to be an exterior angle, this is going to be wrong, because this is not extended side, or whatever it is, a trapezium, suppose. and there's going to be given length of the side, suppose like this. This is an exterior angle because it's formed by an exterior side and a side of this trapezium itself. But now here, I told you this is not an exterior angle because this is not formed from the extended side. This is not an extended side, it's just a random line. So if you understand this part of it, this maths are going to be more easier for you. Okay, now let's go back to our math problem. So as far as we understand, this x is our exterior angle. Now this exterior angle has a rule in triangles. So if you remember that rule, in a triangle, XYZ, the exterior angle is going to be equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. So if this is our exterior angle, this angle x, or whatever it is, suppose it's x, is going to be equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. Opposite. Now from here it is more clear that suppose for this diagram, this x will be equal to the opposite interior angles. So this one and this one. Okay, now how do we find this angle? This angle right here. People might not know how do we find it, so this angle right here, we do not need to find it at all because this exterior angle rule, if you apply here, we're just going to make our math lengthier. The easiest way to find it is by using the rule of corresponding angles, right? Corresponding angles. Now here, angle x is going to be 147 because of this corresponding angle. Now I just told you the concept of exterior angles so that you know how do we use this concept for our future math problems. But the easiest way to do it is by using the corresponding angle rules. A lot of times in geometry, we just go for the harder ways instead of doing for these easier ways. So from now on, you need to learn the easier ways. So here, I'm just going to write down the answer right here. So x is going to be equal to 147. But do remember about the exterior angle rules because these are so useful. We're going to do this in Triangles chapter in exercise 11. I guess exercise 11a. Corresponding angles. And then write down the parallel sides. So it's going to be BC is parallel to EF. Okay, now let's go to the next one, which is 5y. You can see 5y right here. Now, if you know this is x, this is 5y right here. And you see that 5y lies in a straight line, right? So we can easily say from right here that that 5y is lying on a straight line. Just 5y lying on a straight line. It looks like this is 5y. Oh, 5y is the whole thing. 5y is not only that line, but it's the whole thing. Like it's here, here, and here. So this whole angle is 5y. So it's not only one single line. Okay, whatever. So this is so now for this math, you need to find this angle, and the easiest way to find this angle is using the exterior angle theorem. So you know that x is the exterior angle, and this is the interior angle. So 32 plus this interior angle, which we can consider to be z. So we can say 32 plus z will be equal to x because it's the exterior angle. I just told you right before. So x, we know the value for x, which is 147. So now we can find the value for z, which is z equals 147 minus 32. So 147 minus 32 is going to be 115. And now what we can just do is, since it's 115 and 5y lies in 180 and 115, so it's the whole angle, 180 plus 115. So we can write down 5y equals, because it lies on the straight line, plus 115. So it's going to be plus 180 plus 115, which is 295. And 295 by 5, because we're going to divide it, it's going to be equal to 59. And that is going to be our answer. Okay guys, so I think I took a lot of time. It uses the formulae and the rules for exterior angles. Now, in the next class, maybe I'm going to go deeper into this, and I'm going to even prove you how to prove that this formula works, that the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. It's basically a shortcut of the longer formula, but it's the easier way. So I'm going to teach you in the next class, because we're going to do triangles in the next class. Now we're done with number 10. Now we're going to move to number 12. Sorry. Now, number 12 is an advanced level of math, and I'm pretty sure that you have never done advanced level of math before. Now, I am going to show you how to do this advanced level of math, and I guess it's going to be easier. Now, before I finish this, I'm going to say that this video you're going to watch in two parts. The first part is going to be 3 math solved from exercise 10b, and the second part is going to be 3 math solved from review exercise number 10. So this video is going to be in 2 parts, but it's 1 lecture only, because I wanted to make it 1 video only, but you know what, it takes space. Okay, now, I'm sorry, okay, now it shows that in the figure, AB is parallel to EG, and angle BAC, you can see angle BAC is W, angle ACD is X, and angle CDF is Y. Angle DFE equals Z. Form an equation connecting W, X, Y, and Z. Now from here, we can easily say that you need to form an equation right here. And we used to do this sort of like math before. As we used to do this sort of math, I'm clear that you remember that we used to draw parallel lines. So here again, we're going to draw parallel lines. Okay, now let's draw parallel lines again. Now, I can draw in both sides from here to here and here, here. Whatever way you want to draw. But at first, I want to find out. Okay, let's draw from here. It's totally up to you. Now, I'm going to show you in one way, and the other way, you need to do it by yourself. Oh my god, no. Okay, suppose this is the parallel line, and this parallel line is parallel to AB and FG. So from here, it's clearly understandable that this angle Z is going to have to be alternate with this angle. As you can clearly see right here, we did this sort of math before. So these two angles are alternate. So we can say that angle FTX, okay, this line should be X, is equal to Z. This angle is equal to Z, and the reason, because in your exam you might be asked to write the reason. It's going to be alternate angles. Now for this math, it might be hard or it might be easy, but for this math, you need to definitely draw another parallel line because of this X. You can't say what this angle is going to be until you draw another parallel line. So I'm going to draw another parallel line from here. It's going to be easy from here. Okay, it's going to be here. So I'm drawing this parallel line. Okay, wait. Okay, we can just name this Y. Sorry, okay. You can name this Y, this parallel line, to be Y. Okay, this is Y. Okay, now this Y is parallel to these two lines, EG, AB, and DX. So CY is parallel to all these lines. So we can write down CY is parallel. So for that reason, this angle is going to be, this is W, and then this one is also going to be, this angle is going to be 180 minus W. So we can see right here that X is divided into 2 parts. One part is going to be 180 minus W, and the other part is this part, right? Okay, we can just name this Q. Okay, we can just name this Q. So Q plus 180 minus W equals X. So we can easily say from here, oh my god, wait. I guess my screen just changed, right? Okay, wait. Okay, now from here we can easily say that Q equals, okay, wait. So from here we can easily say Q equals X plus W minus 180. Now we do not need to find Q, right? We need to find out this angle, which is interior to Q. Q is right here, and this angle is interior to Q. So we can say that this angle which we had to find for at first, is going to be 180 minus Q. So if I subtract 180 from Q, it's going to be 180 minus X plus W minus 180. So it's going to be 180 minus 1 plus 180 is going to be 360 minus W minus X. So you can see there's 360 minus W minus X. Now I'm going to draw all this, delete all these lines. I hope you're all understanding what I'm trying to show right here. So you understand that this angle was our major angle to find this angle right here. This is 360 minus W minus X. And this angle is Z. And the other angle is Y. So they're all going to add to 360 because you understand that they're going to lie all in this circle. So here we can just 360 and 360 goes crossed off since it goes to the other side. So we can see W plus X. If I put it on the other side, it's going to be Z plus Y equals W plus X. So the question asks us to find out. Form an equation connecting W, X, Y, and Z. So this is going to be equation forming connecting W, X, Y, and Z. So you can see Z plus Y equals W plus X. I guess it's easier for you to understand right now. Okay, thank you guys for watching these 3 math problems. If you still have any problems, just go and comment down below. I'm going to explain to you again and again and again until you understand the whole math problem. So thank you guys. Now for the next part of this video, you're going to see it in the next video, the next part of it. So you're going to see this 3 math problems, number 6, number 7, and number 8. I'm going to explain it. I'm going to explain number 6, number 7, and number 8 from review exercise number 10. And that's going to be all for chapter 10. So we're going to finish chapter 10 by this video. Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe my channel.